In this video, we're going to be covering everything set items. By the end of this video, you will understand what set items are, where to acquire them, and what sets might be the best for you and your class. If that sounds good, consider liking the video or subscribing for more daily Diablo Immortal content, and let's get into the content. Now, you might already be familiar with the legendaries for your class. You can go to maxroad.gg here and you can look through all the different legendaries that are available for your class and figure out what you want to build. But you might not be aware of how these set items actually work. So just to get straight into the information, save you guys time, set items are items that are separate from legendary items and fill a different spot on your actual character. So on your character itself, there's a spot for helmet, chest, legs, shoulders, etc. And those are for normal legendary items, your main and your offhand. However, the set items are amulet, rings, hands, boots. Okay, it is your secondary type of pieces, and each one of these dungeons will drop different pieces of a set. So if you're wanting to know exactly how sets work, I'm going to show you there is actually a variety of different sets in this game depending upon what you want to do, and you can equip them on any hero. So the sets aren't unique to specific classes. It's not like Barbarian as a set, Necromancer as a set. Instead, anyone can wear these sets, and they're going to go, like I say, on the neck, the rings, the hands, the waist, and the feet positions. And each one of these sets are going to do different type of things that are focused more for different classes. So for instance, while they're not exactly stuck, like anyone can use the Shepherd Call the Wolves one, it's very clear that this is for a Necromancer because your summons deal more damage, critical hit chance from your summons, and your summons enter the frenzy state. This isn't going to be so great for other people, but they left it open just in case, I don't know, the Barbarian wants to use the Call to the Ancient Spirits or something with this set. What they did is they allowed anyone to be able to use these set pieces on any class. So there is a good variety of them. Some are focused on speed of killing enemies, that gain movement speed, for instance, if you want to go through the rifts quicker. Some are going to be more for PvE damage. Some are going to be more for actually support. This is one is more of a PvP focused build that increases the duration of abilities that cause loss of control. That way you can CC people more in PvP. You can see there's going to be a variety of them. So now let's say you go, you figure out exactly, okay, well, I want the PvP set. I'm going to be a PvP guy. Where do I get it? What you can see here is that it actually drops from the dungeons. So there is a variety of dungeons in this game, but you can't instantly start farming the sets. You have to be on the Hell 1 or Hell 2 difficulty, depending upon what pieces of gear you're effectively getting to drop. And keep in mind, in order to get to these difficulties, you need to clear the previous difficulty, meaning the first thing you want to do is go through and clear your campaign in order to unlock the Hell 1 difficulty, so you have access to these set bonuses. Now, not all of the set bonuses require a 6-man bonus. You can see even as soon as having 2 of the pieces of bonus, you can already get some significant buffs. So what does that mean? That means as soon as you hit Hell 1, it's probably best to go to the dungeon, try to at least get a 2-piece set bonus, and then wait till you can get to Hell 2 to be able to complete out your bonuses. Now, there's, like I said, there's a good variety of these different sets, and these sets are not conflicting with your legendary. So if you've gone and you've looked and said, okay, I'm a Necromancer, I'm going to be using these shoulders, and I'm going to be using, you know, the eel tongue, I'm going to be using this weapon and this offhand, you figured out all that. These are not conflicting. You need to figure out your set items as well. So it is crucially important that you figure this out and know which dungeons you're going to be focusing on. And it looks like, really, if we look at the sets, it looks like in reality we're going to need to be doing all of these, because if you look at almost any set, none of them are really double dipping. It looks like it wants you to do 6 different dungeons in order to get these drops, which I'm okay with. That means that it's going to be spreading out the content and the grind throughout a more plethora, I think would be the terminology, of dungeons. So you're probably going to want to be partying up and getting into a good clan in order to run these dungeons over and over and over again. Now, we know the World Paragon system is going to limit your experience for grinding over and over again, but it doesn't limit these item drops. So farming these set pieces, and by the way, these set pieces can also drop like legendaries, where they have and row different stats up to the exceptional quality, where you're going to get 3 lines of these perfect stats. And so because of that reason, you are going to want to be farming not only one of each, but most likely refarming them in order to get your random primary and random special attributes to row a 3 of each of them in order to get 6 total of tributes is really what you're going to be looking for. It's pretty much that simple when it comes to sets. Keep in mind, all of these work for all classes, so I highly recommend going in, figuring out the sets you want, and planning out both your build and your path of gameplay accordingly. Hopefully this video helped. Consider subscribing and liking if it did. Also, in the Discord, we are recruiting 300 players. I think we've recruited over 200 already. The Discord is growing. We've got about 500 members that have joined just within the last couple of days. So join that clan Discord. All of that's in the pinned description for more daily Diablo Immortal content and to get into a clan that's going to be the US West server. We also have one for Europe. We're going to have one for US East. And then I believe the UK specifically is going to be having one as well. So we have a pretty good variety of these. Okay. With all that being said, love y'all, and I'll see you on the next Diablo Immortal video.